Our next wine, and Fauzi was here, he was waving us from the back, there he is. Are those garden gnomes? I think he has the largest collection of garden gnomes in the winery, actually in the garden. If you like garden gnomes, absolutely brilliant. We were very fond of them. Again, you've heard about the history of this winery, that for a long time this was owned by the Lebrun family. Again, famous for Arak, still famous for Arak, producing some absolutely fantastic Arak. Oldest winery in Lebanon, commercial winery, established in 1868. Again, medium size, really, 60 hectares, Cabernet, Cinsault, Muscat, a little bit of the Obeidi we talked about, Semillon, Syrah, and again, Tempranillo since 2003. Again, that move towards these more Hispanic or Mediterranean grape varieties. The particularly interesting thing about this winery is that they ferment everything in concrete vats. Now, any of you who've been to the Languedoc-Roussillon in the south of France will know that many of the wineries in the south of France are still using concrete vats. Concrete vats get bad press, I think. Everybody's thinking stainless steel is much better. I think the concrete vats are a fantastic a vessel in which to ferment wines. They're thick, they keep the temperature of the wine during fermentation extremely cool, and if you find a way just to make sure that you control fermentation if there's anything that gets slightly out of hand, then they make really smart wines. They do produce some oak styles as well, under two different labels called Marquis des Baies and Syrah du Liban, but Syrah du Liban is aged in American oak, but this is an unoaked style, aged in those concrete vats for 16 months. This is the Domaine de Tourelles red, and this is our first site of Syrah. So this is 50 Syrah and 50 Cabernet Sauvignon, and they're in the West Bekaa, again typically for the Bekaa Valley, 1,000 meters above sea level. Domaine de Tourelles, have you brought your rosé? Yeah, I think also they make the best rosé, or one of the best rosés in Lebanon. So get the chance to try that. Go over there. This is quite a young wine, I think. It's still quite tannic. It's amazing that there's no oak on it at all. It almost tastes slightly oaky to me. It's quite a rich wine. I think it's concentrated and it has good aging potential. Again, it's not overly alcoholic. I don't find this a stewed wine. I don't find this an over-extracted wine. I think, again, it's got nice elegance. Even though it's got concentration and quite plenty of tannin, I think it's got its aging potential, and there is some elegance there to it. There's some freshness underneath from that acidity.